Hello everybody, Davkas here, and we are back on the SMB server. Today we're going to do something a little different than we have the last couple of days. Come on. So we spent the last few days doing the last few episodes doing some redstone-y type episodes. Today is going to be a little different. I've got this room here in the Nether, close to the ceiling, hollowed out, and for most of you probably already know what I'm planning on doing. So we've got this almost 3x3 section here, and I think it's completely 3x3. Yes, it is. Hopefully this guy won't mess us up. So I've covered most of it with obsidian, and I do need to check something. I thought so. I am off by one. This entire room is off by one. Crap. This should be the center, not this. So let's go ahead and fill this in so that I don't forget that. And I'll put that right there, and then we'll get rid of these guys. So we got this 3x3. Yes, there we go. That's better. 3x3 space. These blocks don't really matter. In the Nether hub, and if we look right up here, I believe, yeah. So if we jump up here real fast, we also notice it's empty up here. This is perfect for what we want to do. So if you haven't figured it out yet, we are going to be doing a wither boss crusher. I know that here in a couple of weeks, Zintac and a few others are going to be working on a wither wiper, which allow us to get all of the wither skulls that we ever could want. And so I wanted to put in an easy way for us to be able to get beacons, and that is going to be via a wither crusher. So let me just mark this out on the ground here so that I don't lose it. There we go, and then we'll do just like that. There we go, and that way I won't lose it. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is I want to keep mobs from spawning in here. So let me put my armor back on. I'm not sure if it'll help or not, but that's okay. So we'll grab a bunch of these, and I did finally manage to get an efficiency 5 silk touch 1 pick, which is awesome. So here in the corner, or here on the edge, we're going to do things a little differently, and I will show you why here in a bit. But we're going to line this here with these half slab blocks, and I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to be putting in what kind of looks like a grate, like maybe some sort of a really thick fence type of thing. But we're gonna do something a little different. We're not gonna use iron bars or anything like that. We're actually going to be, since we've got more iron on this server than we really know what to do with. Seriously, I think the iron farm has just started dumping the iron. There's just so much of it that I'm going to use anvils along the outside of this, and I set this up in creative and it looks really cool. So that's what we're going to do. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to finish lining out the floor here, and then we'll come back, and I've also got to correct where this room is at, because I've also got to redig this a little bit and get things centered on this, otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. So let me take care of that, and I will be right back. Alright, there we go. We have this all centered now. I do need to drop that out one more, but we'll take care of that in just a minute. Okay, so let's surround this here. I wanted this to look just a little different, since this will be the sort of altar in the middle. Wow. Whew. In the Nether, when there's no chunk updates, I'm getting almost 70 frames a second. That's awesome. Okay, so here in the middle, we're just going to fill this in. There we go. And right here, we're going to knock that out and come and grab our piston and our lever. and we are going to drop this guy right in there, and then we'll put our lever right there. So basically we would build our wither skull or wither formation right here, drop in the wither skulls, and as soon as it summons and starts to charge up, you hit this and it will send it right into the ceiling. You'll leave it there, let it go off, and then you can come in here and I'm gonna have a chest sitting off to the side here with a bunch of Smite 5 swords. You come up here and you just go to town on him until he dies, and he'll drop the Nether star. So that's the gist of it. Makes it really easy for getting beacons and all kinds of stuff like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and I'm going to turn the block sounds off so that I don't... Yeah, there we go. Because these things are really noisy. Oh, and what we're going to do here is we're actually going to take blocks of iron. Oh, you know what? This is not right, because I have not kicked this out one more yet, so I do need to do that. So let's do that real quick. So I'll take out this wall here. Now let's see, we've got 4 on this side, which is fine. We'll leave that. I believe we've got 5 here in the front, which is fine. We've got 4 on the back, so we might as well put 4 on this side too. So we'll actually kick this out, I think 2 more. So 1, 2, just like that. And I have to be careful with this pick, because man, this pick just goes to town on this netherrack. And we will knock out up there too. There we go. It sounds a little weird without the sounds on. Get all of this out of here. Might have gone a little too far. There we go. Okay, and then now what I want to do is I need to grab some obsidian. We're going to have to move that chest. So let's grab some of this and fill in right here, these 2 rows. And we got to fill in all of this back here. Just like that. We just want the outside row in here. Like that. There we go. And then we will fill in the rest of this. There we go. And then we got one more here. Right that way. There we go. And finally, right through. I did miss one spot over there, but that's okay. I don't really care. There we go. All that's left now is the outer ring, which is perfect. So now we'll take our iron blocks, and we're actually going to put obsidian up here in the walkway. So let's put these guys in here. Might need a few more than what I've got. Not sure. We'll see. And along this way. There we go. That should work. Okay. So now we'll go through and fill in the bottom here. Just like that. And now we will put in our anvils. Just like, ooh. It's still today is right after Halloween, so we're still getting mobs with the pumpkin heads. I keep forgetting they do that for Halloween. Alright, so let's get these guys in here. And man, these things make so much noise if you don't turn off the blocks. There we go. And we're actually going to change this right here just a little bit. And put one right there. And I'm going to have to move this chest. What all's in here? Okay, let's drop some of this real quick. And we'll pick up all of this stuff. And drop it in here. Come on. Go in. There we go. And grab this last couple of things there. There we go. And now we'll get rid of this. And this is going to have to move back anyway. For right now, we're just going to put this stuff in here. There we go. Okay. So we'll put one of those there and two there. That way we can actually do that. Come on now. There we go. And actually, let's change the way. Oops. I didn't really want to have that do that, but that's okay. Just like that. There we go. The top one first. There we go. Perfect. So now we got a little entryway there. And then I'm going to need to make a bunch more of these. I'm almost out of these blocks here. Let's grab all that iron here. And we'll make up a bunch more of these. It's a good way to use all the iron that we've got on this server, I'll tell you that. So let's put a bunch of these right around here. And the wither, the explosion from the wither actually won't damage these things at all. If they're within one block of the center, it will, but it shouldn't really bother these as they currently are. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. There we go. And so now if we look at it, see, it's got this sort of almost like a dungeon wall type of thing to it. It looks really cool. So next what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a bunch of iron blocks and replace this outer wall with the iron blocks, which is going to make it look really nice. So let me do that and I'll be right back. And there we go. We've now got our walls in there. So now this place is starting to look really good. What I'm probably going to do is I need to put some glowstone in around here just to kind of light this up a little bit. It's kind of dark. So what I might do is replace some of this obsidian up on the top here with some glowstone as I can. Now the only problem with using anvils for this is they do kind of have a weird hitbox, so when you get kind of close and you start trying to you know, like leave, you know, you end up all kinds of in weird places and stuff, and it's kind of weird. So, oh, sorry. Okay, so we've got all that there. Like I said, this is going to be full of Smite 5 swords. And what I'm probably going to do is take this chest and put it back over here and actually put a bunch of obsidian and glass in here so that people can, they get the Nether Star, come over, grab what they need, and they can make their beacon real quickly. So, it's going to take me a little bit to try and get some wither skulls to test this out. I've been kind of dreading testing this out, to be honest, because these things, I've had bad luck with these in the past. I'm reasonably sure, I'm like 95-99% sure that this will work just fine. I've tested it out in creative quite a bit. I just need to verify it, and if it goes horribly wrong, then we'll have a loose wither a little bit, and I'll have to take care of him myself. But yeah, that's kind of how that's going to go. So let me go see if I can get some wither skulls together, and I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, it has taken me quite some time to get the last of what I need to test this out. I finally managed to get the 3 wither skeleton skulls. I've been at that since yesterday. This is the next day, actually the next evening. And I may have had a slight issue with pigmen at one point, to the point to where all of the nether hub was crawling with pigmen that wanted to kill me, and it took a while to get rid of them, and actually it took me dying and losing all of my stuff in order for me to actually get them to leave me alone. So it's been an interesting couple of days, but we finally managed. It took me several hours. I finally managed to get all 3 of the wither skeleton skulls we need. I'm really hoping this works. I've tested this out a number of times in creative. It worked every time. I just don't want to have to deal with a wither running around up here. I really don't. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. One there. One there. That there. That there. Alright, here we go. Push the thing. Oh, good. He went up there. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay, he'll explode. And he's stuck. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh, you're a noisy guy, aren't you? Get rid of this guy real quick. Oh, you stay up there. And yes, we did it! Oh, we did it! And we got another star! Alright, it works. Okay, I am going to go up there and make sure there's only 1 air block above this, because that's why he was kind of moving around a little bit, is because I think there might be multiple air blocks up there. But it works. It works. It works. It works. I was so worried that he was just going to get out and just start blowing crap up, all of this nice stuff that we've built here, even through the obsidian. But it works. It works fantastically. So all that's left to do now is I got to get a whole bunch of Smite 5 swords to put in there. And I got to clean this up a little bit, but yeah, it's coming together. It's looking really nice. I need to put some lighting in here too. I've got a little bit of glowstone that I'll probably put around here. Actually, I might... no, these are half slabs, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Never mind. But, oh, I could put it behind here. I could put it behind some of these guys. Oh, yeah, that would work great. But, in any case... It works, and that's all we need to know. So we have now a working wither boss crusher. So as soon as we can get the wither wiper going, we'll be able to have beacons for days. But at the very least, for the SMB members, you guys can come up here, bring your wither skeleton skulls up here, and have an easy time killing the wither boss. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Davkas, and I'll see you guys next time. So now let's uncover this thing and give it a try. So we'll score a point for the blue team, and we see the beacon turn blue, and we'll see the point gets scored, and we'll score another one just to get a couple of points on the board there. So we see the beacon turn blue, and we see another point get scored.